This episode of the Jerky Boys Show with Johnny Brennan is brought to you by Gamefly. Go to gamefly.com/haha for your free 15-day trial.
Hello, this is Frank Rizzo. Hello.
My name is Sal Rosenberg. No, not Sal. My name is Saul.
Tough guy. Sure I do. I don't even know you. Yes, I do. How you doing, fruitcake? All right, Lynn, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll come down with my tools tomorrow. I start work tomorrow.
Johnny, what's going on, man? This is an Irish listener here. Big, long-time Jerky Boys fan. You need to get me on that show. 1-800 held my driving. I'm rolling around under the fucking truck. I could give you serial numbers. Man, you talk to that guy on the phone for so long about being run over, backed over by a fucking truck. And he's asking you for information. You won't even give him your name. You won't give him shit. Man, it's the funniest shit. Every time I listen to it, I just laugh and laugh. It's funny shit. Man, you need to get me on that show. Drop me an email. Man, I'll talk to you all fucking day, man. Adios.
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Yeah?
Want to know you have rice?
Sorry, do you want delivery?
Pork fried rice? Hello?
Hello, what do you want now?
Pork fried rice, small piece, portion.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Portion. Pork fried rice.
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 You want white rice, right?
Rice.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to let the pussy. No.
What?
Yeah.
Rice and what?
Rice and pussy.
Sushi.
Right.
What kind of sushi?
是这么好是吧 Hello.
Hello?
Pussy. 要多
All right. I thought I'd hit you with a little pork fried rice right upside the head just to get out of the gate. You know, that's a classic. Cult. It's got a cult status, though. You know, not many people know of that skit. But, yeah, and if you notice, too, right before, that's pork fried rice off of Stop Staring at Me. Sal Rosenberg, Stop Staring at Me. And before that, I ran a couple of, a lot of people calling in now to the Skype and leaving these wacky, kind of funny, Jerky Boy style kind of email, voicemails. Sorry about that. I'm stuttering here like a jackass. Yeah, so the voicemails, so we got two of those up front. That one guy yelling and whatnot, it kind of reminded me a little of myself when I'm in the shower. So that's just another way, getting on the show. Just leave some really, like that guy. I mean, I don't know what the hell he was doing. He's yelling and screaming, farting. Now, who the fuck, come on. But you call in, leave some of them funny type messages like that, and I'll put them up in the front of the show. This way we can all be jackasses, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just me sitting here being a fucking flaky prick. We're all having a little turn at doing something wacky. Another funny note, too. When Harry went down and tried to get that clearance, the Chinese girl, the girl's father was like, he was ready to carve Harry up like a Christmas ham. So, and the rest of the family jumped in and kind of was like, no, this will be something really cool. It'll be something, it's part of the American culture. It's the Jerky Boys. Yeah, so let me just throw that number out at you again, and this way you got it. And don't worry if you don't have Skype. You can just call in. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have Skype to do it. It's 718-878-5668. 718-878-5668. So definitely drop a line and throw some real funny shit out there. All right, appreciate it. Yeah, so I hope all you bastards are out there. You're getting your Christmas shopping done and all your ornaments up and getting ready for the season. You know what I'm saying? Because that old fat fuck will be squeezing himself down the chimney before you know it, if you get what I mean. So get out there and get your shit done, all right? Now we get ready to go into the portion of the show here, the fan segment. So we're going to take a call here. All right. Hello?
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, what's up there?
Hey, what's up? This is Frank.
Frank, what do you say there, Frank? What, Frank Rizzo, wise guy, what's up?
Oh, I'm not the Frank Rizzo. There's only one Frank Rizzo. You know who that is, right?
How's it going, man? How you doing?
It's going all right, man. Pleasure to talk to you.
Where you checking in from?
Utah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fucking cold, but we don't got no snow, so I can't complain, you know?
Oh, well, I thought you're up and down the fucking slopes out there with your fucking skis or you're bored or something.
Nah, I don't go with that skiing shit. You know, I like to stay indoors, keep warm.
I never went with that union shit. So what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just hanging out, you know, fucking, just listening to some Jerky boys and fucking, just looking to shoot the shit, you know?
Sweet. Well, what do you know, anything in particular on your mind? You want to throw out some little this and that?
I did have one thing in mind, the Jerky Boys movie. I wanted to know how that all came about and how you were approached with that.
Oh, that was actually pretty cool. I mean, it's like anything else, man. You go back a few years there. It's, the Jerky Boys, what happened was Jerky Boys Records, hit the street and, the bootleg tapes. And, I mean, I'm sure you remember how insane that was. It was like a virus, man. It was all over the place, from coast to coast. And
yeah.
I mean, it was nuts, man. The Times said it was like the largest bootleg in history. Jerky Boys won, and it used to be called the Auto Mechanic tapes, or the I forget. Yeah, there was a couple of different names. Frank Rizzo tapes, the Auto Mechanic, but it was so huge that whenever anything hits like that, it's kind of like today you call it viral, but back then it was word of mouth and it was grassroots, man. It was just people spreading word of mouth, and it got so big that. It's like anything else. The movie business, they see something really hot, a hot property, and next thing you know, I mean, you're selling millions of records, and then you're out flown out to California. It was actually Tony Danza and Emilio Estevez, that actually put up. Tony Danza was the first guy to really put up and get us out there to L.A. And by the end of the day, we had meetings with everybody and so every major studio. So so it's actually really cool, and actually we went with Disney at the end of the day.
Huh.
I'm sure
Disney,
Huh?
huh?
What's that?
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say, I didn't know if you went to Disney and everything, but a bunch of us on opening night we went to go see that. I remember just like it was yesterday. We were laughing our asses off.
yeah. It's funny when that movie came out. It was sweet, and then the following night. They got hit with 2 feet of snow right on our core audience, right up and down the East Coast. We got slammed. Yeah. But it still has an amazing cult following, man. The Jerky Boys, people still, they love that movie. And they go to thejerkyboys.com. You can go to thejerkyboys.com and check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that movie, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it was? It was a lot of fun, man. We weren't setting out, to make Gone with the Wind, for Christ's sake, It was like, we did what we did. The Jerky Boys, the characters, Frank Rizzo, Sal Rosenberg, Rosenberg, Tarbosh, all these characters became just huge, famous, all over the place, all over, anywhere they spoke English, in England, Canada, Australia, everywhere, the Jerky Boys became, real amazing. So that was the next step by, the Hollywood movie companies. They want to get it in on the act too,
Yeah, totally awesome.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, one call that comes to mind right now, I just wanted to ask you about, I love this call, Jack Torse and the Muffin Man, Paradise. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it was funny. That was a little bit of an inside job. We had somebody we knew that was working, Scott, was working at the muffin shop, and I would, call in and harass his ass now and again, and that's I think I played it last week with that Herman bit when I was calling in looking for Scott. So if you were listening to last week's podcast, that's one of my favorites. That Sammy Cox when he,
Oh yeah.
hey Jason, get me a beer, Jason. And he's talking about Scott, and it was funny because Scott wasn't there, that turned out to be really good. Just like almost like the Brett Weir thing. Brett Weir wasn't there, and that's what made it great. So yeah, Scott wasn't there, but it got kind of filthy with that little Sammy Cox and his filthy little mouth.
Yeah. Jack Torrance put him in his place there.
Well, with the Muffin Man, and that became hugely famous. That Muffin ass. That's what my father, whenever he was pissed off at my kid brother, my youngest brother, even when he was young, he was a barrel ass. And when my father would be pissed at him, he'd say, "Hey, Muffin ass, get the fuck over here before I put a shoe in you." And it was, but that was his nickname, Muffin ass. Yeah. So to this day, people. Go ahead.
That was classic.
Yeah, people still call him
that was
Muffin
classic, man. I still laugh my ass off to this day to that.
Yep. That's cool, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. And that Herman, who was Herman actually? I don't. Herman was
a friend of Scott.
Yeah, no. Herman was a guy. It was I created that character after a guy that we used to be. He was friends with my father many years ago, and if I'm not mistaken, it was actually his building in New York, in Brooklyn. It was actually out in Brooklyn. A gargoyle had fallen off his building and hit some woman. I don't know if it killed her or really messed her up. But his building started off this program in New York City where they did make safes. So all these companies, these waterproofing companies, would go out and actually go up and down every so many years and make sure no shit's falling off these fucking buildings. So that was a guy who used to come up. He was a little guy, and he used to have that kind of voice, and it was just that's what he always say that to my brother Jason when he was little. Jason, get me a beer, Jason. And it was just the character always kind of grew on me and stuck with me.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. And fucking Rosine, that's a classic too. I love those calls.
Oh yeah. That Rosine character, that the Puerto Rican transvestite. That character.
Yeah.
I forget which album I did that character for. It was many years ago. But when it hit, man, it was. And what's funny is Rosine doesn't appear a lot at all. But I think there's only like 2, maybe 3 calls, like sign language, slap.
Yeah.
And remember the balloons, lobsters and balloons, and
then there's the pool one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Synchronized swimming. That's right.
Synchronized swimming, and that lady was getting so pissed at you. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was pretty. I Mira, what you doing, baby? Stop that shit. What you doing? Yeah, that got a little out of hand. That got a little crazy. But
Rosine, I'll find right in his face and shit.
Yeah. Yo, you see that? You see that shit? I just slapped in my ass and shit. That was he's talking about signing with the flute and his fingers in his face. Yeah, that's that.
and that flute every now and then was just made it even more funny.
Yeah. But fucking playing the flute and telling him with that character, you know what that shit was? That was fucking flute. I signed with that shit too. I signed with the fucking flute. Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun doing that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I got. I'm a little particular. I love the inside job ones. I think because I wanted to ask you about the Saul's Nude Beach. Who was Jim, and did he just get reamed by his mom when he got home?
Yeah, funny thing is, like it's true. These inside job ones, they turn out to be really good because they have so many. People know right away that there's questions that go like they listen and they go, whoa, what the hell happened there? I really wonder. Like with Juggy Gales or like any of the ones that were done from the inside. But yeah, this one. This was and funny enough too, the guy that we're talking about, he was in his like late 60s. And that was his mom. And she was furious because here's a guy who's like, in his mid to late 60s, and now she thinks that this guy's running a filthy, like he's like some sort of fruit that he's up and down running around the beach naked and whatnot, and he's running the whole nudist camp. And you can hear in her voice, you hear in her voice how upset, and she's shocked, number one, and then she's terribly upset. You can hear it in her voice.
Oh, yeah.
Like when she's talking about, I'll fix him when he gets home. I'll have it. You can hear that she's really upset.
Oh yeah.
And I had the guys right. They were near me when I actually made that call. The guys who knew that person. Yeah. So what makes it even funnier? What makes it funnier for me knowing is that the guy was like in his mid 60s. That's hilarious. And here, his mom, you could even tell she sounded like she was Jesus. She had to be close to 80, 90 years old.
Yeah.
But-
yeah, she was pissed and couldn't wait till Jim got home. I can just hear in her voice.
Right, absolutely. He's going to
Yeah.
spank his little hiney for him, fix his little ass.
Yeah.
Walking up and down the beach, rubbing piss clams all over the back of his neck.
Yeah, rubbing on your ass neck.
Sal, damn it. Sal. Star? She kept calling me Star. Star?
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah.
It's Sal. What?
Yeah, it was like 4 times before she got what you were saying.
And I'm tired. They tied me up to the pier, and they'll rubbing sand all over my ass neck. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. I want to join with Jim and run up and down the beaches.
He promised me we'd join up together and run up and down the beach. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. So what I'll do is I'll get to that and play that one so the listeners can hear it and what you're referring to. And I'm sure all you big fans out there, you know the routine, the skit, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
yeah. And also too, see, we're talking about this whole inside job thing. That's what I'm going to incorporate as we go down the road a little here. I'm going to incorporate that into the show. Well, I'm starting to get now a whole bunch of numbers and Skype of people that are actually calling into the show, so I can contact them back. Or if they a lot of people have been putting up some great ideas. So
Yeah.
this again is going to be the inside job thing, where we'll do some of these on the show where it'll actually be you guys, the listeners, and then we'll get somebody in your family or a friend or something, that you can make me privy to, and we'll just fuck with them.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Frank. So it was great talking to you.
Hey, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. Years and years of just entertainment you've provided me, and I appreciate it.
Oh, Frank, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. And keep your ear out. I'm going to play that call for you, Sal's Nude Beach, and we'll rub some piss clams all over each other.
Oh, I can't wait, honey pants.
All right. Have a good night there, Frank.
You too, buddy.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah. Hey, guys. I just got to apologize about the quality of that conversation. It seems like I'm having a problem with the Skype, and I'm getting one side of the conversation one week and another side of the conversation another week. So it's like it's a mix up there, and I'll get the hang of it, and I'll make sure I have it cleared up for next week. I just wanted to say sorry about that quality there, folks.
Hello?
Hi, is Jim around?
Who's calling, please?
This is his friend Sal.
Pardon me?
Sal.
What is your name, please?
Sal Rosenberg.
Oh, he's not here right now. May I take your message?
Yeah, I'm calling. He told me I could join the little nudist camp over there.
Pardon me?
The nudist camp. I want to join the nudist camp for the beaches.
You do?
Yes.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why? What's the problem?
Who are you calling? Jim?
Yes, that's right.
Well, is he the one that told you that there's a nudist camp?
Yes, he told me I could join the nudist camp because in New York I was in a nudist camp up there and they always would abuse me and throw me down and rub sand on my assy nipples, and they used to hurt me bad and tie me to the pier and let the fishes eat at me and whatnot.
Well, what is your name?
Sal Rosenberg.
Star?
Sal. I was calling because I don't want to be tied up to motorboats anymore and dragged around like a fool. I want to join with Jim and walk up and down the beach and step on piss clams.
Well, I don't get it.
Well, he said that he would rub small little sand baskets all over my ass if I wanted to walk up and down the beach with him. We could do that for each other.
Oh. What is your number? Can I call you back?
He said that he would be there to receive this call because we could go flying parasails and diving up and down.
Well, I'm his mother, and I'm surprised at that.
He told me that I would jump all over the place and do backflips in the sand.
Yeah?
Because down here, he said...
That?
Pardon? He said nobody would beat me up down here.
Oh, is that so?
Because up in New York, what happened was they used to tie me down on the beach and rub sand all over my ass neck and beat me with, like, all little sharp things that they found on the beach, and they would try to drown me and tie me to the piers for high tide. And I was very hurt with that.
I'm his mother, and I think it's an insulting deal. And I'll talk to him when he gets home. Just don't you worry about that.
Sal's Nude Beach. All right, Frank. I want to thank you again, man, and thanks for the suggestion. And that goes That's one of the Sal's classics. That's one of the ones that actually put Sal on the map. Back in the day. I mean, you had the eyeglasses, and my shoe fell off. Oh God, my shoe. And that sort of stuff. But yeah, this one here, this was pretty big. This was Sal up and down the beach. They tied him to the old boardwalk, rubbing sand all over his ass neck. This was a lot of classic stuff came out of this call. They actually, in Hollywood and movies and whatnot, they drop a lot of these lines out of this particular cut. And it's funny. I saw a few years back, Tobey Maguire was in a movie, and if anybody can tell me or remember the movie, he was in a movie where something to do with they stole a car, they were on a trip, him and a girl, and I think another guy, and I don't even know the title of the movie, but they went on and on for 20 seconds or so, about an ass neck. Tobey Maguire's what the hell is an ass neck? And they actually incorporated it into the movie. So it was actually pretty cool. So here I'm watching this movie, and I'm like, holy shit. And they're going on and on about an ass neck. And like I said, a lot of other lines came out of that particular Sal. It's called Sal's Nude Beach from Jerky Boys 2. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the cut, enjoyed that little Sal's Nude Beach and some of the little, ramblings, obviously, like I explained to Frank, inside job, standing around, with these people that actually knew this guy, listening to his mother in agony like that. And meanwhile, the guy was in his mid-60s. It's all pretty insane shit. But it turned out to be a classic.
Hello. God damn it, boy. I told you to keep this line clear. Get off the line, boy. You was dumb as a jackass.
Hey, fuck you, asshole. Fucking jackass yourself, you fuck. All right. So I'm hoping you guys enjoyed the show, and I'm hoping you guys have been enjoying the podcast that we're getting out there, and check in every Monday. Put them out on Mondays, and like I said, do whatever it takes. To get enthused, man. Be part of the show. Call in. Like I said, leave a funny message. Do something, you fucking wacky prick. Now don't forget, 718-878-5668. And soon, like I said, we're going to start to get some victims out there. Where I got a lot of people calling in now that want to incorporate, family members, where we're going to really give them a good fucking house cleaning. So keep that in mind, too. All right there, Charlie? And don't forget, you can check me out on Facebook.com/JerkyBoysJohnny. All right? And stick some real funny shit in your fucking face, you bastard. And let me know what cuts you like and what you might want to have played on the show, all right? And don't forget, too, Twitter. You go to Twitter at JerkyBoysJohnny, all right? And tweet your little fucking ass off. Have some fun over there. So, JerkyBoysJohnny. Twitter at JerkyBoysJohnny. And, dude, hey, don't forget to check out the website, thejerkyboys.com. And you can poke around over there. Poke around like you know what the fuck you're doing before I throw you off the roof, you fuck. All right.
Yes. Hi. Oh, God. Don't forget to go to Gamefly.com/haha and get your 15-day trial from Gamefly. They have over 7,000 titles to choose from for all game systems and handhelds. No late fees, which is good, very good. Shipping, free shipping. Cancel anytime. That's Gamefly.com/haha to get your free 15-day trial. Gamefly, games delivered. Oh, God. Hello? Yes, hi. Oh! Yes, there's nobody here right now to answer the phone. You're gonna have to... Oh, God. You're gonna have to call back later. Oh, my God. Please just call... Oh, for Christ's sake, call back later.